Here's how to get the most out of a small shop. Whether your workspace is a one-car garage or a basement, these are the machines you need to outfit the ultimate small shop. The system I'll be walking you through is perfect for a basic one-car garage size space. And it's outfitted with portable machines capable of producing a beautiful end product, while still being compact enough to store out of the way. One other element to the ultimate small shop is that each machine shown operates on standard 110-volt wall outlets, so there's no 220-volt power required. So what's in our shop? Here we've incorporated a table saw, a track saw setup, a joiner, a planer, a drill press, a bandsaw, a combination sander, a wood lathe, plus a workbench, and a dust collector. Now let's start with the centerpiece of any shop, the table saw. When it comes to finding the perfect small shop table saw, there are a few things to consider, such as rip capacity, horsepower, and mobility of the saw. Most portable job site table saws like this G0870 feature a 10-inch blade. As for rip capacity, having the ability to rip sheet goods up to 28 inches wide is a great feature. A built-in extension bar can also be a huge help in evenly supporting your workpiece. And when the job is all done, the legs should quickly fold in for an easy rolling and storage. A table saw is a must-have for the shop when it comes to ripping plywood sheets, and it's incredibly functional. However, it can't handle every situation, which is why we also recommend a quality track saw for those tricky cross cuts and rips. A track saw quickly connects to your sheet goods by simply aligning the non-slip tracks to act as a straight edge, which is then clamped down, and the saw itself is inserted into the track screws and then slides the length of the cut. A unique feature about the circular style saws found with most track saws, like the T10-687, is the plunge cutting action, which makes for a much safer cut, especially when you're extended outward for wider workpieces. Alright, so you can easily break down plywood sheets with our table saw and track saw. Now let's take a look at several machines used for dimensioning lumber. When it comes to board dimensioning, which means taking a non-square, often rough sawn material and turning it into a workable, squared piece for your project, there are several machines needed to get the job done. So let's start with the joiner. A joiner is designed to make a square edge or face on a workpiece for other operations to work off of. So this machine is a must-have for any shop. For a small shop, you'll want a joiner with a smaller table length, but with the power to handle most any operation. For example, this is the G0725 6-inch joiner, and it features a 28.5-inch table and a 1.5 horsepower motor. Benchtop joiners are lightweight and typically feature a 6-inch cutter head, meaning your maximum workpiece width of cut is 6 inches. So to start dimensioning, you simply set your depth of cut, lock your fence in place, run the workpiece over the cutter head until the edge is flat, and then rotate the piece onto its face and repeat. With our cuts done, you should end up with a crisp square edge and a flattened work surface to move on to the next step in board dimensioning. So let's put our joiner away and pick up our benchtop planer. A great small shop benchtop planer should have a few key features, such as folding extension wings, a smooth locking height adjustment with ample capacity, and effective dust collection, because this thing turns out a ton of chips. The fold-down infeed and outfeed wings provide a smooth surface for the jointed face of the board to pass along, leaving the uneven section of material facing up toward the cutter head to be removed. This planer is the G0889 and has a max capacity of 6 inches, and it automatically feeds the workpiece along at 26 feet per minute. As the workpiece moves along, chips are pushed up and away from the cutter head and work area and out through the dust hood at the top of the machine. So we've jointed the edge and face of our workpiece with our benchtop joiner. Then we plane the opposite face of the board until we reach the correct material thickness. Now we'll go back to the table saw to finish dimensioning the workpiece. Simply set the table saw fence to the appropriate width on the scale and lock the fence into place. Turn on your dust collection and place the jointed edge against the fence and make your cut. We now have a properly dimensioned workpiece to fit our project, all using these benchtop machines. Now, a second ago, I mentioned dust collection, which is a must-have in any shop, no matter the size. For our ultimate small shop, we've got the G0710 1 horsepower wall hanging dust collector, which is a perfect single machine collector providing 537 CFM of suction and a convenient inline 30 micron bag. All the machines shown thus far features a standard 2.5 inch dust port, so we're running a 4-inch dust line from our collector to a reducer fitting to quickly pair the collector to each machine. So what other woodworking items are a great fit for your small shop? How about a bandsaw? This bandsaw may look small, but it is certainly not a toy. This little G0803Z features a 1/3 horsepower motor and many features that a large freestanding bandsaw features. Some important things to note on a good benchtop bandsaw are convenient items like a laser guide, a rock-solid locking fence, and a decent cutting capacity. Oh, and being lightweight enough to be portable is a good thing too. Now, once you've cut out your complex design with the bandsaw, it's time for a little cleanup. For that, we've got a benchtop combo sander. The key to a good combo sander is having the flexibility to work comfortably as you sand through the various grits. On this G0547, simply set the belt at the desired work angle and adjust the disc sander table to the appropriate bevel, and you're ready to work. The G0547 features an easy single knob belt tracking adjustment, and Grizzly offers a huge lineup of belt and disc grit options from 60 grit to 220 grit for all levels of sanding. Another important item for the ultimate small wood shop is a drill press. Check it out. A drill press is vital for accurate hinge boring on doors or through drilling on pen blanks, or any number of operations where an accurate hole placement is a must. A good benchtop drill press should offer plenty of power to get through the workpiece, whether it's wood or metal, plus have ample swing for larger workpieces and plenty of spindle speed options. For example, this G7943 14-inch heavy-duty benchtop drill press features 12 spindle speeds from 140 to 3050 RPMs and a 3/4 horsepower motor. Now earlier I mentioned pen blanks, which are a great project for anyone with a benchtop lathe. Let's take a look. This is a T25 920 12-inch by 18-inch variable speed wood lathe. A wood lathe is great for turning out projects like coffee table legs or custom pens, which are an awesome gift idea. If you're looking to get the most functionality from your small shop and want high quality machines at incredible prices, look no further than Grizzly Industrial. The machines featured here and so much more are just a click away at grizzly.com.